This is a really important comment for you guys to read, and then you should watch the video. But where I'm talking about, we actually have the power in those cities, and everybody is acting like Trump is sending in Rambos on his behalf. That isn't what's happening. And I also feel like the military are being conflated with how police officers act, and that's not the case. The military or the Marines and the National Guard, they're being sent into a very dangerous / could be very hostile situation where everyone around them is basically weaponized. And if they were to, do something dumb and one of them did pop off, imagine how many people could descend on them with weapons and how quickly. There isn't anyone that could protect them. They are the ones that are in danger. And I feel like people are looking at them from like an apocalyptic point of view, like you guys have played too many video games or seen too many movies where our military looks like our enemy, but our military is here to protect us, the citizens of the United States. I understand that they've been called in, but really that is just Trump trying to look cool. He's trying to look like Commander-in-Chief because he's looked like, a crazy taco the last week. 10 days. He's been embarrassed and wounded over and over again the last 10 days. He needs a win. So he's trying to look like a strong commander-in-chief before the parade. And if he can get some good footage of a radical leftist, then he needs to do that because he needs to feel strong on the right. He needs to have a bump in the polls. That's all this is about. Could it go crazy? Yeah, it could. But I assure you, the military is not there for that. They want to go home to their families. They don't want to fight their brothers and sisters in the United States. I feel like people are looking at it like a zombie movie or something, but if you remember, they're sent in to protect us from the zombies. So they're going to be standing there because they've been asked to, not because they want to come in and hurt people. And I hope people will remember that. They're not cops just, with an attitude that aren't going to be held accountable. These men and women are held to account. They're held to a moral standard that they are required to do, or they will be held accountable. So it's a different ballgame, and we have to differentiate between police and military and treat them accordingly. These guys are going into a really sketchy situation, and I hope that we can treat them as if they're there to take care of us and not the enemy, because that only makes it more dangerous for everybody.